If you live in Arizona, in or around the Chandler area, and you're considering divorce, you'll love this tip from Christy Thompson of cmthompsonlaw.com.
If a parent has custody, will they receive child support payments?
Yes, as we talked before, there can be sole custody, and when you are the custodial parent and there is a non-custodial parent, that non-custodial parent enjoys visitation. However, as you'll remember, child support and custody are not one and the same. They're not attached to each other. So in a child support scenario, the court takes into effect that there's a custodial parent and a non-custodial parent. But what the court really bases its decision on when child support comes up is how much do both parents make and how much visitation do they each have. And so that's really what it looks at. So you could be the custodial parent. However, the non-custodial parent could share visitation with you 50-50, meaning you have your child 50% of the time. The other parent has the child 50% of the time. And if you both make a similar or equal income, there won't be any child support awarded. So that's what you're looking at. Custody doesn't necessarily drive child support. You really should be looking at, and what we discussed earlier, Cindy, is you really should be looking at those 4 markers. If you think that you and your spouse can make medical decisions together because you have during the marriage, if you believe that the 2 of you can make legal decisions together because, again, you've done during the marriage, if you've already made a religious decision, meaning you've chosen a religion that you want your children to be raised in, or you've chosen not to raise your children in a religion, that's also a decision, and you've already made that decision. And finally, if you've chosen the education, meaning you already know what elementary school or middle school or high school your child is going to be attending, you're probably a better candidate for joint custody than you are for sole custody. Because as we talked about before, sole custody is in that event when the other parent is a very poor decision maker. And we can prove those poor decision makings through legal documents, through police reports, through medical records. But child support is more often based on financial resources of both parties, and it's never been based on custody decisions.
Thanks, Christy. We appreciate you answering our questions. If you have specific questions for Christy or would like to find out more about filing for divorce in or around Chandler, Arizona, visit Christy's website at cmthompsonlaw.com.